boy, Henny Demore, reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? Hey, it's Thursday. Most of that work week done ran by like that in the blink of an eye. Is damn near about over with. So you all know what time it is, man. You know it's time for a liquor store run, man. So, hey, whatever it takes to make you sin, as I like to say, the hen, the gin, whatever it takes, to come on in. And we're going to get drunk with the Dallas Cowboy content together, man. So, hey, real quick, let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat box already rocking with your boys, showing love to the liquor store, showing love to the channel. Shout out to my brother Double R, part of the Wrench Gang, for tapping in. Fish82, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for coming in and showing love to the channel, man. I appreciate the support. Miss Regina Green, I see you. Thank you for tapping in and showing love. I appreciate it. Stephen Harrison, what's good with you? Thank you for tapping in. So over it, I see you. Thank you for tapping in. DP Johnson, my boy, Big Benny Rich, I see you. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the content, man. So, hey, I need everybody to work your hands a little bit on your way into the liquor store. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button, and of course, I need you to slap the shit out some Eagles fans, man. Matter of fact, remember, if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man, you will get half off all the merchandise inside of the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got Eagles tears, we got gin, we got Cowboy readers, we got all the good stuff, man. So you know you need to use that discount, man. Find the closest Eagles fan to slap the shit out of them, man. You know what to do. Also, we are still running the raffle. $5 for entry. And if you win, you will get a Dallas Cowboy jersey. So if you want to participate, all you got to do is send $5 to $ Henny Demore. It's going across the bottom, like a grand announcement. Like you be waiting in the morning, back when you're in school, see your school getting out for a snow day, man. It's like this little setup we got down there. You see it floating at the bottom. So if you want to participate, or if you just want to support the channel, support the content, hit the cash app, $ Henny Demore. Yo, King G, what's up with you, my guy? Brian Kite, I see y'all. Foot. Fire. King G, what's up, man? So, with all that out the way, let's jump into the content. Because, man, apparently the Eagle fans are scared. Like they run around with their tails tucked between their legs. Like, I think they got PTSD from all them past ass whoopings. They know who daddy is. And I'm really gonna put this on a shirt, man. I need to get this put on a shirt. I'm gonna get the picture of Dak Prescott put on a shirt, and it's gonna say Mayor of Philadelphia. He owns the mother, man. Like, he owns the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Captain Rob, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my boy. So, yeah, man. So, like, the Eagles over there horrified, man. Like, they do all this shit talking on social media. They be walking around beating on their chests. 8-3. They be walking around beating on their chests, talking crazy, doing this and that on social media, calling Dak Prescott ass, all this other stuff. But they can't beat that boy. And they know they can't beat that boy. Hey, Stephen Harrison said he'd buy it. Like, hell, don't get me to plotting. Like, if y'all buy it, I'll put it out there on the shirt. Michael Lockhart, what's up with you, my boy? Appreciate you tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, man. I appreciate the love and support. So I'm going to play a clip for you. These are a couple of Eagles content creators, that done came, they did a little show, whatever. And, they were in a safe place. They were around other shit eaters. They were around other little Eagle fans. So they felt like it was a safe place to talk about their trauma, talk about what really goes on in their hearts and minds when they play One Rain Dakota Prescott. So without further ado, I'm going to play the clip for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dallas is tough too. Dak always kills us. So if he's healthy for week. Dak always kills us. So
yeah, that fucker, he always does it too. Yeah.
Week 9 against Dallas, 4:25 p.m. We got, if we have Hurts and they have Dak, it would only be their second time playing against each other. In the first game, Hurts got beat pretty bad. 2021, we lost pretty bad against them when Dak and Hurts both played. And then last year, obviously, we had the backup, so didn't happen. That's going to be a tough. I mean, that's like getting a big it's getting a big time weight off our shoulders. Like if we could just beat that team with Dak, I just feel so good about that. Because to be honest, we haven't done it in forever. Since 2019, they haven't beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. And we all talk about how he's mediocre and all this, but plays well against us. So we got to go out there and I think we got to go out there and win. He's healthy for week.
Yeah.
And again, they sound a little scared. So notice what they said though. It would mean a lot, right? And those are Eagle content creators, man. Those are Eagle content creators. They do what I do. Like they do what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Like they supposed to get on here and keep it real about their team, be unbiased, talk about it. And they did. And their unbiased opinion is Dak Prescott owns them. And that's just what it is. As you heard from that clip, the Philadelphia Eagles have not beaten the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott since 2019. And facts, JC, facts. They ain't on our level. So they have not beaten Dak Prescott since 2019. And even then there was an asterisk by that win. That Dak Prescott played through a shoulder injury, that actually required a procedure, in the offseason, right? So they have not beaten a healthy Dak Prescott ever, I don't believe. Because even before that, 2019 was the last time that they beat the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott. Well, the last time they actually won a game in Dallas was 2017 when Ezekiel Elliott was suspended. So it has not really been, a lot of victories for the Philadelphia Eagles when Dak Prescott is in play. When Dak Prescott is on the field, he has very good performances against the Philadelphia Eagles and has done so for a very long time. Matter of fact, let's double down on it. Let's take a look at Dak Prescott versus the Philadelphia Eagles and what his statistics are. Right? Because, I like putting numbers. I like putting numbers to everything. So let's take a look. We're going to go to StatMuse. Nice little app to use if you're ever wondering. So I'm going to pull up StatMuse. I'm going to screen share it. And I'm going to let y'all see that Dak Prescott be beating the hell out of him. Dak will stump another more. Yeah, I think that, listen, there's a very, very good opportunity for us to sweep the Philadelphia Eagles again. Because once you play a team that many times and beat them that many times, you have a mental edge over them. And there's not that big of a gap in between our talent. There never has been. Like, they usually have some decent teams, and we usually have some decent teams. It's not like the Dallas Cowboys have been smacking around non-playoff worthy teams. Because even in 2021, they made the playoffs. The Philadelphia Eagles did. Right? So, without further ado, let's take a real quick look at these statistics that Dak Prescott owns the damn Eagles. So Dak Prescott against the Philadelphia Eagles, these are his statistics. He has a passer rating of a 98.9, which is real good. He's thrown for 2,757 yards, 19 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, and that's in 11 games. And as we already pointed out, he has a record of 8-3 against the Philadelphia Eagles. But one thing I will point out, this is not even including Dak Prescott rushing statistics. This is not including Dak Prescott rushing statistics. These are all passing touchdowns. So Dak Prescott has passed for 19 touchdowns against the Philadelphia Eagles. But what has he done on the ground? Right? So let's ask it. Dak Prescott rushing stats versus the Eagles. So Dak Prescott actually has another 168 yards and another 3 touchdowns when you factor that in. So all in all, Dak Prescott has 22 career touchdowns against the Philadelphia Eagles and has won 8 games against them. So that's very dominant. That's very dominant. Has not lost to the Philadelphia Eagles in 4 calendar years. 2019. The Eagles have not won a game in Dallas since 2017. 6 calendar years. So, you know, you should always feel confident against going up against the Eagles. And I'm happy they went ahead and got it off their chest. They've been holding that in. They've been faking the funk. You know, they've been walking around saying this, that, and the third. I'm glad, you know, they let their guard down and they let how they really, really feel, you know, come to the forefront. All of them should, and listen, all of them should feel that way. They should feel that way. Because at the end of the day, Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback that plays in your division, you know, and you do not beat him ever. Richard Evans, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. Hey, I need everybody coming into the liquor store, man. I need y'all to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business. You got 21 folks in here. We're gonna try to get a couple more in, so you know we can keep giving them this good crack. No, I'm probably see I can get y'all some THA. My brother Joshua, if I'm not mistaken, said he only do the cannabis. So you know I'm gonna have to make sure I get y'all some THC infused liquor in the liquor store or something. I feel confident. Yeah, like you should especially feel confident against the Eagles. Because it's a foe you play all the time, and they have not had much success against you at all. So don't let them lie to you. Don't let them pump their chests out. Don't let them get away with murder. Hey, my boy said fresh off of work with a double shot of hen dog. I know that's right, my boy. Yeah, man. Listen, said liquid marijuana for me. Okay. So don't let them off the hook. Because the numbers are what the numbers are. You know, hey, Hoodler, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the content and showing love to the channel. So how many of y'all just now came in here and did not see the video I just played? How many of y'all just came in here and did not see the video I just played about the Eagle fans finna shit themselves, talking about Dak Prescott? They talk about Dak Prescott like he the boogeyman. They talk about Dak Prescott like he John Wick. Like he the Baba Yaga, man. Yeah, of course, I always fuck the Eagles. Yeah, so how many of y'all did not see the video? Just so I know if I need to play it again. Because that tickled me. You know, that tickled the hell out of me. Yeah, they do all this flogging, all this faking. You know, they fake tough guys. Hey, Stephen Harrison said it's too good not to play it again. Hey, you ain't lying. So let's play it again, man. Let's play it again. Cause I like seeing them swirl. Hey, congrats, Hoodlum. Hey, congrats, my boy. Shout out to Hoodlum, man. My boy got a good ass job offer, man. You salute to you. He said I hit rewind, caught him. Yeah, let's play it again because they up here scared as hell, man. They finna go up there and call they daddy, man. Like, daddy, Dak won't leave me alone. Daddy, come get this man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dallas tough too. Dak always kills us, so he's healthy for week. Dak always kills us. So
yeah, that fucker, he always does it too. Yeah.
Week 9 against Dallas, 4:25 p.m. You know, if we have Hurts and they have Dak, it would only be their second time playing against each other. In the first game, Hurts got beat pretty bad. 2021, we lost pretty bad against them when Dak and Hurts both played. And then last year, obviously, we had the backup, so didn't happen. That's going to be a tough. I mean, that's like getting a big it's getting a big time weight off our shoulders. Like if we could just beat that team with Dak, I just feel so good about that. Because to be honest, we haven't done it in forever. Since 2019, they haven't beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. And we all talk about how he's mediocre and all this, but plays well against us. So we got to go out there and I think we got to go out there and win. He's healthy for week.
Yeah.
So that was the clip. If y'all missed it, you know, I played it again so y'all can hear it. Those were some Eagles content creators out there scared as hell of OG Bobby Johnson Prescott, always coming through, blowing a hole through their damn chest, doing them dirty, doing them bad, embarrassing them, beating their ass at the link, beating their ass in Dallas, blowing them out, you know. And I want y'all to remember this: Dak Prescott. They're gonna say it was against their backups. Dak Prescott set the single season record for passing touchdowns against the Philadelphia Eagles in 2021. I don't give a damn that they threw the game. Cause hey, listen, beautiful thing about 2021, we whooped their whole team. We blew out, and I was there when we first played the Eagles in 2021. I went to that game. Then my first home game for the Dallas Cowboys. We beat the shit out of them. Beat them by 20 points at home, in Dallas. Then went and beat their backups, by 100,000 points in Philadelphia. So we whooped the starters, we whooped the backups, whooped the coach, whooped the training staff. We whooped everybody on that damn team. So, I loved it. I loved it. Hey, so it's a beautiful thing. Wow, the Cowboys are weight one, shake shoulders. Yep. Combined, 92 points combined in those two games, man. Hey, it is hilarious, man. They running scared. They traumatized. When you go through something traumatic like that, it is not uncommon to develop PTSD. They need a little counseling. They need to go pray, burn some sage, meditate. They need to get that hurt off their shoulder. Because they're not going to remedy that on the field anytime soon. So we have a better team this year. We improved wide receiver. We improved cornerback 2. We improved our ability to stop the run. We improved our ability to contain Jalen Hurts by getting more speed, getting a big body in the middle of the defense. So it's going to be a long day whenever the Philadelphia Eagles come to town or we go to them. It's going to be a long ass day. Yeah, PTSD from the Cowboys D. I like that. Hey, Etta Lockhart, what's good with you? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. Everybody on your way in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, and of course, hit you a couple Eagle fans, man. Hey, they out here scared. Slap the sense to them boys, man. Tell them man up. Tell them man up. Out here scared of this of our quarterback and shit, man. It's unbecoming of them. So yeah, Dak Prescott owns still. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no need to even dwell on it. And listen, that's what I like. Talk shit about you in public and then praise you behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? They were amongst their other shit eating friends. And, they let their guard down. So I'm glad that they got captured on video for me so we can laugh at them. So everybody, please take the time out your day to laugh at the Eagles. Please take the time out your day to laugh at the sorry ass Eagles who can't beat your quarterback and are scared shitless of playing him again. Please do. Because listen, the man been in the league down there a decade. You only beat him 3 times. One of those wins was when he only played up like 2 possessions because we already had the number 1 seed wrapped up. So it is what it is. I just thought that was cute. They had a little therapy session on the low. Eagle fans are straight Jekyll and Hyde. Come on, Eagles fans, grow some nuts and man up. Yeah, man. Like there's no reason to be scared. What you scared for? I thought y'all was the number 1 team in the NFC. I thought Jalen Hurts was better than Dak Prescott. Why are you scared? You told me this you've been telling me this the entire off season. You said that Jalen Hurts was better. You said that your team top to bottom was better. Some of them fools even said that Hassan Reddick was better than Micah Parsons. So with all that shit you got better on your team supposedly, why can't you beat us? And why are you so scared? Micah damn the Pigeons, they don't have to face off against a Dak Prescott led Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, he said they praying they don't. Yeah, they praying about it. But in the NFL, you got to beat the best to be the best. And you know, Dak Prescott is one of the best quarterbacks in the damn league. So you know, if they want to get to where they need to go, they're gonna have to beat Dak Prescott eventually. And you know, they have not shown the ability to do so over the last seven seasons or so. So yeah, I just thought that was. He said, "What's?" Hey, Ruben said, "What's good, Henny? I made it a little late. I was slapping them Eagles. Hey, don't even sweat it, my boy. Do not even sweat it. You know, we just in here making fun of the Philadelphia Eagles, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we just came in here to laugh at them. You know, they dropped a little video, horrified, scared of Dak Prescott, what he done did to them over the years, man. You know, those ass whoopings, you know, pile up. You know, once you get your ass whooped by somebody, a couple times too many, you know, it just creeps to the back of your mind like, damn, I may not ever beat this boy. He said, play it again for Ruben. I'm gonna play it one more again since Ruben missed out on it. I'm gonna play it one more again, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. I'm gonna play it one more again since you requested it, Stephen Harrison, so that my boy Ruben can take a look at it. So this is them cowering in fear, and then we'll move on to the next topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Dallas is tough too. Dak always kills us. So if he's healthy
Sorry?
for week. Dak always kills us. So
yeah, that fucker, he always does it too. Yeah.
Week 9 against Dallas, 4:25 p.m. You know, if we have Hurts and they have Dak, it would only be their second time playing against each other. In the first game, Hurts got beat pretty bad. 2021, we lost pretty bad against them when Dak and Hurts both played. And then last year, obviously, we had the backup, so didn't happen. That's going to be a tough. I mean, that's like getting a big time like weight off our shoulders. Like if we could just beat that team with Dak, like I just feel so good about that. Because to be honest, we haven't done it in forever. Since 2019, they haven't beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. Like, and we all talk about how he's mediocre and all this, but plays well against us. So we got to go out there and I think we got to go out there and win. He's healthy for week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, he said it sounds better each time. We haven't seen Dak, Jalen on the field at the same time during this current rivalry. We seen it 2021. 2021, it was the third game of the season. It was the Dallas Cowboys home opener. Jalen Hurts played Dak Prescott, lost by over 20 points. Trayvon Diggs had a pick 6 during the game. Happened right in front of me. Darren missed the pick 6 happening trying to record shit on my phone. But, you know, I got to witness that ass whooping, you know, live and in person. Went up there with my brother Boopy. So, you know, it was a wonderful experience. Wonderful experience. Terrell Bigelow said one more time, "What's up with you, Desmond Ironman? I see you." Listen, hey, y'all keep asking for it. I'm gonna keep playing this. Since they scary ass. Listen, they scary ass are the ones that put it out there. So you know, they scary ass are the ones said it. So you know, I'm just gotta keep playing it. I'm gonna keep playing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Dallas is tough too. Dak always kills us. So if he's healthy for week. Dak always kills us. So
yeah, that fucker, he always does it too. Yeah.
Week 9 against Dallas, 4:25 p.m. You know, if we have Hurts and they have Dak, it would only be their second time playing against each other. In the first game, Hurts got beat pretty bad. 2021, we lost pretty bad against them when Dak and Hurts both played. And then last year, obviously, we had the backup, so didn't happen. That's going to be a tough. I mean, that's like getting a big time like weight off our shoulders. Like if we could just beat that team with Dak, like I just feel so good about that. Because to be honest, we haven't done it in forever. Since 2019, they haven't beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. Like, and we all talk about how he's mediocre and all this, but plays well against us. So we got to go out there and I think we got to go out there and win. He's healthy for week.
Yeah.
All right, so we've done played it for the umpteenth time. Justin Kitchen, what's good with you, my boy? I appreciate you for tapping in, showing love to the liquor store, my guy. He said, boy with the red hat said, yeah, that fucker. Yeah, he said that, man. That's how you know that we wearing their ass out. When somebody says it like that with that much passion, man. He said, who live stream is that from? I don't know. They're just some Philadelphia content creators. I think it's like I don't know them boys' name. You know what I'm saying? And if I did, I still wouldn't say it because I don't give free publicity to shit eaters. So I just care about laughing at them. I just care about laughing at them and their disdain for having to play my quarterback. It makes me happy. Makes me happy as hell. Brian Kite, what's up with you, man? I know, like it just tickled my fancy, like the old folks say. It tickles my fancy to watch them, squirm around and then just cry and yeah, they feel so helpless against Dak Prescott. It's pathetic. But listen, if I play somebody 11 times and I only beat them 3, then I would feel some type of way too. I would feel I would feel some type of way too. He said, play it again till I fall asleep. Yo, wow. I definitely could go to sleep to some shit like that. He said, see, now we know why Shady say Dak is ass. LOL is because he's so hurt by him. Yeah, man. Like they out here playing with the church's money, man. Like they out here playing with the church's money. So yep. He said pigeon content creators or Dak apologists. Listen, they should apologize to Dak Prescott for ever having his damn name in their mouth. They should apologize to Dak Prescott for ever speaking ill of my boy like he ain't like that. They should apologize for calling him ass when they can't beat him. They should apologize for talking all that shit, and then disappearing from the face of the earth, the moment they get that ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they should apologize for. Sad for them because it ain't gonna happen. They are not going to beat. No, they're not. They're not. It's about 2 a.m. Joe, you are in Italy. It's late as hell where you at, ain't it? Hey, salute to you for even coming into the chat and rocking with me as much you do, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Hit him with that Will Smith. Keep name out your mouth, man. Man, come on now. Come on now. I'm happy. Matter of fact, I'm finna pull up some more stuff, man, because there's been a lot of attacks on my quarterback lately. But I'm gonna tie this all back in together. Since we're on the subject of Dak Prescott, I'm just going to clear the air on some of these misconceptions, on some of these false narratives, on some of these lazy, analysis of my player. And I got a couple of graphics to show y'all that Dak Prescott been balling his ass off. So don't even worry about it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get this stuff pulled up. I'm gonna add it in here. It's too bad Lord Brunson and Philly 500 don't see it the same way. It doesn't matter. Their opinions doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I got footage of Lord Brunson saying Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback, top 5 quarterback. Actually, I got footage of him saying that Dak Prescott is a top 5 quarterback. So you should send. Yeah, let's go ahead and send it to him. But hold on, let me get this pulled up. I got some more statistics to pull up for your ass. So let me ask you. Oops, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I put it on the wrong thing. Give me 2 seconds to get it cleaned up. Cause I put that on overlay, not background. So let me ask you, if Dak Prescott was such a bad quarterback, why has he averaged over 30 points per game the last 3 seasons as a starter? And this is the most consecutive seasons in NFL history while scoring 30 points or more, right? Dak Prescott has averaged over 30 points a game from 2020 to this year. Probably going to average over 30 points next year as well. Peyton Manning did it from 2012 to 2013 and 2014. Tom Brady did it from 2010, 2011, 2012. OG Kurt Warner did it from 1999, 2000, 2001. Drew Brees did it from 2018, 2019, 2020. Dak Prescott is an elite company. You can say what you want about Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott puts up points when he's on the field, right? And remember, even though the overall scoring offense is slanted, because Cooper Rush was not scoring a lot when he was out there, Dak Prescott averaged over 30 points as a starter last year. He averaged over 30 points as a starter the year before and the year before that. So you cannot say that Dak Prescott is not a guy that can go out there, manufacture offense. You can't say that Dak Prescott is not a guy that's a dink-a-dunk quarterback. You can't say none of that stuff about Dak Prescott. He said, well, Emmanuel Stumble said, well, at least they recognize they in trouble. Oh, they in a world of trouble, man. They are in a world of trouble. Because listen, they got to play Dak Prescott, and ain't nobody gonna go in there to save him. Ain't nobody on that team ever beat Dak Prescott. Jalen Hurts ain't never beat Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? So like they are shit. They are shit out of luck. They up shit creek without a paddle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't even worry about it, Bigelow. I got you, my boy. I got you. I'm gonna give you one. Yeah, by the numbers, Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback all time. And for the people to say, well, these folks played in different eras, these folks do. Well, even if you take that into consideration, Dak Prescott is a top 10 modern era quarterback. Over the last 20 years, Dak Prescott is top 10 in everything that's important. He's top 10 in passer rating, top 10 in completion percentage, top 10 in touchdown to interception ratio, top 10 in interception ratio all time too. They tell you that your quarterback has an interception problem, right? But look at this. Dak Prescott has the 10th lowest interception ratio of all time for qualified passers, having at least 1,500 pass attempts. Right? So Dak Prescott, even after throwing 15 interceptions last year, still has one of the best interception ratios ever. Right? So when people come out here with these narratives that Dak Prescott is turnover prone, let them know he only has 65 career interceptions. He has over 100 more touchdown passes than he does interceptions. Right? That is one of the reasons he has one of the best touchdown to interception ratios of all time as well. So, say what you want about Dak Prescott. Say what you want, but he is not a turnover prone quarterback. He's not an inaccurate quarterback. He is not a quarterback that is a loser, because Dak Prescott is also top 25 all time in career win percentage in the regular season. You cannot say that he is overall a guy that did not perform in the playoffs, because he has 15 postseason touchdowns to only 5 turnovers. So Dak Prescott is 3 times more likely to score in the playoff than he is to turn it over. He said, Hen, you still got raffles going on? Yes, King G, I still got raffles going on. I got a raffle for a Dallas Cowboy jersey going on right now, $5 per entry. And then next month, we're going to be doing a raffle for a Dallas Cowboy ticket. So yes, I'm going to be, and listen, as long as y'all support the raffles, I'm going to do them. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all support it, I'm going to keep giving away dope shit. And I think I'm planning something a little special for this next raffle, because I'm gonna give out a ticket. But I think for next month, I might give out more than one. I think I might give out like an actual seated ticket. For the big winner, I'll get you a general admission ticket to the second person, and then for the third person on this next raffle, then I'm gonna give out a PlayStation. That's my train of thought for the raffle next month. But for right now, the current raffle going on. Hey, shout out to King G for the $20 donation. They got you 4 entries into the drawing for the Dallas Cowboy jersey. So salute to you. Appreciate the love and support. I'm gonna make sure that I update that. He said a 5. 5 what? Dak owns them birds. He goes into their house, eats all the food in the fridge, sits on the couch with his feet on their good coffee table, and bitch slaps their. Oh my God, the wives! You gotta. Oh, Dak Prescott bitch slapping wives now. Oh my God. Well, at least they're Eagle fans' wives, man. They wives ugly anyway. They wives ugly anyway. So yeah, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. So let's see. I'm gonna delete this one, because I think I have another one I want to pull up for you. Rick James, yeah, man. I missed the old Dave Chappelle show. I want to say what I want to say, but I feel like I might be, get dinged, so I'm not gonna say it too crazy. Another thing that people be talking about, they say that Dak Prescott cannot read defenses. Right? They say that Dak Prescott cannot read defenses. However, he said, Henny, where did you get the Eagles content? Twitter. We got it all Twitter. And Twitter, where is that, man? Like you get a lot of good content out there. Like, really, I use Twitter because the sports writers, the journalists, the agents, they use it too. So, there's always a lot of information floating around on Twitter if you go looking for it. So, it's a good resource and tool to use in this content game, because, they usually get information for the rest of the world. I used to get updates about things on Twitter before I got them on ESPN. Like, I will know 20 minutes on Twitter that somebody got traded before I ever seen it on ESPN. I see stuff on Twitter before I see it on the ABC networks or whatever you want to call them. So, like, I like using Twitter for that. And of course, because other independent content creators are on there, you can always no, don't worry about that, man, because it's not a 5. It's the PlayStation I'm giving away is not a 5. I that's what you were asking. It's like when you said a 5, like a P5. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be a PlayStation 4. It's going to be a PlayStation 4 that I'm raffling off. It's already here. I already have it. So like I'm gonna raffle that off. I'm gonna raffle off 2 tickets, seating, like a seated room ticket, a standing room ticket, and then the third place will get a PlayStation. So I'm going out my way to make sure that this next raffle is successful. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I'm raffling off stuff that people are interested in having, because who doesn't want to go to a Dallas Cowboy game? Okay, well, yeah. So I'll get everything lined up to that next one. He said, "Yep, Dak, read the shit." Yeah, listen, you do not end up top 10 all time. Michael, it's a PS4 though. It's a 4. It's a 4. It's gonna be a PS4 for the third place winner. It's gonna be a standing room entry pass for the second place winner to the game, and then the first place winner is going to get a ticket with an actual seat attached to it, so you can go in, kick your feet up, relax in between just jumping up and down for the Dallas Cowboy offense and defense. So first place winner is going to get a great a good ticket. Second place winner is going to get a a general admission ticket where you can just get into the stadium and rock out like that for the standing room area, and then third place is gonna get a PlayStation 4. That's gonna be the raffle for next month. Yeah, it's a PlayStation. Don't even worry about it. It's gonna be a PlayStation. Yeah, and listen, people that say that Dak Prescott cannot read defenses, that's very lazy analysis. That's very lazy analysis. You don't play for almost a decade and you can't read a defense, right? Dak Prescott is going to his 8th year. You don't set all these multiple passing records that he has. You don't have a top 10 passer rating, a top 10 completion percentage. You don't have a top 10 touchdown interception ratio. You don't have over 100 more touchdowns than picks. If you can't read a defense. Whoever goes around spewing that nonsense saying that Dak Prescott cannot read a defense is uneducated in the matter of football or is purposely ignorant and just saying things to be obtuse because they know better. A grown man that tells you that, you should get far away from them. I don't think they graduated high school. They might eat crayons. So if a grown man said that Dak Prescott cannot read a defense, they might eat crayons. You might need to call protective services because they might be a little, what they might be. They might be a little, So just pray for them. Get far away from them and call somebody to come get them. Yeah, these are the numbers they don't talk about. And listen, Dak Prescott has always been good against the blitz. This is not a 2-year outlier. Even back, when people were trying to claim that Dak Prescott was a dink and dunk quarterback, right? When they were saying that Dak Prescott was a dink and dunk quarterback, he was still exceptional against the blitz, against pressure packages. Dak Prescott is a guy that knows where everybody's supposed to be. He knows his hot routes. He gets the ball out early. He throws with anticipation. Really, when you talk about Dak Prescott and his ability to process what's going on, especially pre-snap, Dak Prescott is one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League in terms of analyzing what the defense is trying to do, getting to his audibles, getting to his checks. Dak Prescott is a very good pre-snap quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott wins a lot of time before the ball is even hyped. You always see him doing the kill, switch, this. A lot of those are dummy calls, right? Don't get me wrong. A lot of those are dummy calls because you're not changed to play that damn much. But, Dak Prescott, in the system that Kellen Moore was in, you had a lot of check with me's. You had a lot of situations where Dak Prescott had control of getting from, a pass to a run or a run to a pass or switching the direction of the run, based on the alignment of the defense. And he excelled at that. He's excelled at that, for several years at this point. So to say that Dak Prescott cannot read defenses, lazy. That's lazy. It says it's not the defense that couldn't read. It was that dumb Kellen Moore PlayStation playbook he couldn't read. Hey, listen, even with as bad as Kellen Moore was as a play caller, Dak Prescott still helped us average over 30 points. So, imagine what we can do, right? Imagine what we can do, with Dak Prescott getting better coaching, with Dak Prescott playing in a better offensive system, with Dak Prescott having an upgrade at the wide receiver 2 position, with Brandon Cooks taking over for Noah Brown, with Michael Gallup being healthy and being regulated to only a number 3 wide receiver. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things setting up for Dak Prescott to have a very good year. That's why Vegas has him with top 10 odds to win the NFL MVP this season. He has top 10 odds to win the NFL MVP this season. And that is for a reason. Because they know, that the Dallas Cowboys have a very good offensive system. They have improved offensive weapons. And Dak Prescott is a very good quarterback. They don't put MVP odds on bad quarterbacks. Bad players don't get MVP odds. You know what I'm saying? If Dak Prescott was really ass, if he was really trash, if he was really this, that, or the third, he wouldn't have top 10 MVP odds. He wouldn't have season with over 30 touchdowns. He wouldn't have and people don't act like it doesn't happen, but Dak Prescott has been out of the first round of the playoffs 3 times. He got the Dallas Cowboys there via a bye in 2016. He got him there in 2018 by beating Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, and he got us to the second round this year by blowing out Tom Brady. So Dak Prescott has been to the second round of the playoffs 3 times. There are quarterbacks in the league right now that they love and they put on pedestals that have not done that. Right? There are quarterbacks that have not done that. Deshaun Watson's been out the first round once. Right? Derek Carr has never been out the first round. Right? Kirk Cousins has played longer than Dak Prescott. He's been out the first round once. Justin Herbert has never won a playoff game. Kyler Murray has never won a playoff game. You know what I mean? So there are guys that they put on pedestals, will swear up and down, that are better than Dak Prescott. But, they haven't done some of the things that they criticize Dak Prescott for doing. Matter of fact, there's plenty of guys that they put over him that are less accomplished than Dak Prescott. If Dak plays somewhere else, he'd be treated differently, or a quarterback is a dog. I do agree. Our quarterback is a dog. He is a great player. He is extremely gifted. He is a good leader. You don't have to worry about no off-field issues with him. Dak is good against weak teams. When it count, Dak is if that was the case, why he blow out Tom Brady and them? If that was the case, why is he rookie? He threw 3 touchdowns and 300 yards against Aaron Rodgers in the playoff game. If that's the case, why does Dak Prescott have 15 postseason touchdowns to only 5 postseason turnovers? Right? Your math ain't mathing. Dak Prescott has had 2 bad playoff games. He's played in 4 of them. No, he played in 6 of them. Right? So even in 2 of the playoff games that Dak Prescott has lost, he played well enough for the Dallas Cowboys to actually win. Like, he played well enough for us to win against Green Bay as a rookie. We scored over 30 points. He threw 3 touchdowns. He played well enough. Against the Rams, he scored 2 touchdowns and had a single turnover. Defense gave up almost 300 yards on the ground. So, there's been plenty of opportunities for Dak Prescott, to get past and get over the hump. Now, he's played bad against the 49ers. I'll give you that. He has not had his best showings against the 49ers. But I already broke down the statistical value of his production playing these other postseason teams, his production playing the 49ers. Bucs is a weak team, was declining. You went all the way back to his rookie year. No, I don't have to go back to his rookie year. I'm just giving you, examples because he played well in 2018. Right? If I go down the list, he played well in 2016, 2018, both playoff games. He played good against the Bucs. You the one that try and degrade the wins that Dak Prescott get. Because last time I checked, the Bucs were a higher seed than us. And the only reason they had a losing record is because they threw their last game of the season, and they rested their starters. Right? Am I forgetting something? Did the Bucs not just win a Super Bowl 2 years ago? Did the Bucs not win a playoff game the year before and were a play away from going to the NFC Championship game? Like, see, a team is bad and declining when we beat them. Right? A team is bad and declining when we beat them, of course, right? That's crazy. But the Quincy, if we had lost that game, you would not say that. You would have said that Dak Prescott, falls off against good competition. Fam, we play in the best division in football. NFC East was the best division in football in 2016 and this year. They produced multiple playoff teams in 2016, 18, 2021, and 2022. So he doesn't. It's not like he plays in a bad division. Besides, you said the NFC. The NFC had the best collection of teams up until like a year ago. Nah, you really can't, because guys like you, probably said that Dak would have lost against the Bucs. You know what I mean? Like you say that after we win, that Dak Prescott is no show. No, NFC just got bad. So you did you forget when the Seahawks, the 49ers, and then the Rams were all in one division? They all were fighting for the playoff with the best. And the Cardinals, like the AS, like the best division in football for several seasons, was the damn NFC West, because the Cardinals were pretty good too. Then the NFC East been pretty good. I know we hate to talk about it, but the damn Eagles did win a Super Bowl. They have been making the playoffs. The Cowboys been making the playoffs, winning number 1 seeds. When this narrative that the AFC was this juggernaut, the AFC has always been ass. The AFC has always been ass. It said Donna Mamacita said, I was there front and center. That shit was amazing. Took over Tampa. And gotta love it. Hey, listen, Dallas Cowboys fans travel, man. They travel well. Matter of fact, I would go out there and say Dak play against weak quarterback like Daniel, Kirk Cousins, so on. If that's the case, why did he have wins? Now, see, the Quincy, that's none of that is true. Like we done been through this entire thing already. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't like Dak Prescott, and that's okay, because none of what you're saying is actually backed by the numbers or the facts. I mean, you could pull up his win percentage against winning teams. It's better than a lot of quarterbacks, right? You can pull up his win percentage against winning teams. It's not that bad. Listen, like people even talk about wins against winning teams. Like Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a losing record against winning teams. And you spelled R wrong as well, my brother, but it's all good. It's all good, my boy. I know you're a Dak hater, so hey. Dak Prescott doesn't even play the other quarterback, bro. That's the type of chat I be talking about. Like, why are you talking about Dak Prescott performance against the other quarterbacks when Dak Prescott plays the opposing team's defense? Like, what the hell does it got to do about the other quarterback? And then you can't say that he played against weak. You can't say he played against weak quarterback because you just sat here and tried to diminish what he did against Tom Brady. So, like in the playoffs, did he not beat Russell Wilson and Tom Brady? Like, or his 2 postseason wins not against Russell Wilson and Tom Brady, right? Who are both going to be in the Hall of Fame. So now that's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all just be on here talking crazy, my boy. It's all love, though. You know I rock with you, DeQuincy, but come on. You out here tweaking. I mean, you ain't let me know nothing. I let you know that was a lie. If they weren't good, then why nobody have us winning the game? Cowboys were 7-1 against winning teams last year. But idiots will still say Dak Prescott can't beat winning teams. I'm infatuated with the truth. The truth will set you free. You really think Russ is going to the Hall of Fame? Yeah, of course. Yeah, Russell Wilson going to the Hall of Fame. Like, people are down on Russell Wilson because of his level of play recently. But Russell Wilson's been in the league over a decade at this point, man. Like, this is year 11, year 12, some shit like that. So, Russ, is not the same player that he used to be. But the man that made 9 Pro Bowl selection, he won a Super Bowl. He's been an All-Pro. He led the NFL in passer rating, led the NFL in passing touchdowns before. Was a Walter Payton Man of the Year recipient. Bart Starr Award. He's going to the Hall of Fame. 308 touchdowns to 98 interceptions, over 40,000 yards passing. Yeah, he's going to the Hall of Fame. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Said TB12 should have stayed retired after his last Super Bowl win. Hey, I need you to do me a favor. Define mediocre. Define mediocre. And got screwed out of MVP. Yeah. You know, I remember Dak Prescott throwing for 37 touchdowns and only 10 interceptions, and our fan base not even voting the board to the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I would prefer for Dak Prescott, you know, to go and be successful somewhere else, just so everybody else could see that he wasn't the problem. Because somehow, you know, the Dallas Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in 27 years, but it's always the problem of the current starting quarterback, because y'all did that shit with Tony Romo. And, you know, like we could have a situation, you know, like the Browns, and we're just rotating quarterbacks, you know, for a decade and a half. But, you know, we got blessed and we found Tony Romo. Then when he got injured, we were blessed and found Dak Prescott. But, you know, what really should happen is Dak Prescott should leave, get some money somewhere else to compete. And, you know, we will see what the Dallas Cowboys do, because y'all trust the front office to replace Dak Prescott when they were trying to draft Paxton Lynch. They were trying to get Connor Cook. They were trying to do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Dallas Cowboys, outside of Troy Aikman, have got lucky, you know, in quarterbacks, in finding quarterbacks this last however many years it's been. So, you know, y'all can sit here and say Dak is mediocre, even though the numbers don't say that. They say he's a top 10 player in the league currently. But, you know, you can sit here and say Dak Prescott is mediocre. But, you know, if you actually had a mediocre quarterback, like, you would know. You wouldn't feel like you would be able to win a Super Bowl. You wouldn't feel disappointed in playoff losses. Like, you would be expecting that. But it's all good and it's all love, man. Ain't nobody tripping. It's America. You can have a different opinion, even if I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? But the numbers are what the numbers are. It's all good. We're going to let the Quincy make it, man. Quincy has been a Dallas Cowboy hater since I, not a Dallas Cowboy, but a Dak Prescott hater, you know, since I made his acquaintance. But, you know, he's still a Dallas Cowboy fan. We're all entitled to our opinions, even when they're wrong. No, I let people make it. So this is another comment, you know, not comment, but this is another talking point that I saw that I want to talk to y'all about. Said, yeah, Dak mediocre, but only get compared to future Hall of Fame quarterbacks. I know. Don't worry about it. It's crazy, right? Super crazy, right? So let's peep this though. Let's peep this. Now, first and foremost, shout out to my boy William. You good follow on Twitter, so you know, check him out. But this was a question that was raised to my boy William Spencer. He said, "Okay, now hear me out, Cowboy fans. Would you be opposed to having Carson Wentz as the backup to Dak Prescott? How would y'all feel about bringing in Carson Wentz, you know, to be a backup quarterback on the roster? Is he currently an upgrade over Cooper Rush, or is he washed? Is he washed? Let's have this quick conversation. Yes, of course, as a backup, like, you know, good and well, he can't beat out Dak Prescott. This man lost his starting job to Taylor Heineke. Like he's not that he ain't been playing that well. He said no, still has eagle blood. No, washed. Yeah, upgrade over Rush. Is he though? You know, he said hell no. Honestly, that would be too funny because the narrative boy, listen. And yes, I'm glad y'all said that. Because, you know, we humored it, but let's look at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's my thing. Like, I look at the numbers. Who would have thought? So let's take a look. Carson Wentz versus Cooper Rush. So let me see if I can get these statistics pulled up for us real quick, and we're going to compare them. Yeah, I had this pulled up at one point. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it. All right, let me screen share this and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, we probably don't. We seen with our eyes that he wasn't playing well, but still. That's sort of my thing. So, you know, just so we being thorough, right? Just so we're being fair. We're going to be fair. So these were their 2022 numbers. Like, I don't give a damn about fantasy, so let's move down to the passing numbers. So Carson Wentz did have a slightly better completion percentage, a little bit more yardage, but yards per attempt were about the same. And even though Carson Wentz had more touchdown passes, he did have way more interceptions. He had 11 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Cooper Rush had 5 to 3, and Cooper Rush was sackless. And when it comes down to the price tag, then, you know, like, Carson Wentz would be more expensive just based on the name attached to him, even though he ain't played worth a damn in a long time. Just because of the name attached to him, you know, he would probably have a higher asking price. So I'm straight on it. You know what I'm saying? He's not obviously better than Cooper Rush right now, so I obviously do not need him. Yes, Jacoby Brissett is signed right now. He is not signed with the Browns, though. Jacoby Brissett, who does Jacoby Brissett sign with? Jacoby Brissett actually signed with another team. Let's see. Oh, Jacoby Brissett signed with the Commanders. So he's in a quarterback competition with Sam Howell. So that's where he is. Yes. Teddy Bridgewater. Let's take a look. Is Teddy Bridgewater signed? No, Teddy Bridgewater is currently a free agent. So there you go. If you want to upgrade the backup quarterback position, I guess Teddy Bridgewater would be a much better sign. Let's see. All right, but yeah. So on the way out though, I'm gonna play this clip again. Yeah, I take Teddy Bridgewater. On the way out, don't play this clip again because this shit is comedy gold. Hey, everybody, let's laugh at the Eagles one more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Dallas is tough too. Dak always kills us, so if he's healthy
Sorry?
for week. Dak,
Yeah.
Dak always kills
Yeah.
us. So
Yeah, that fucker, he always does it too. Yeah.
week 9 against Dallas, 4:25 p.m. You know, we got if we have Hurts and they have Dak, it would only be their second time playing against each other. In the first game, Hurts got beat pretty bad. 2021, we lost pretty bad against them when Dak and Hurts both played. And then last year, obviously, we had the backup, so didn't
Yeah.
happen. That's going to be a tough. I mean, that's like getting a big it's getting a big time like weight off our shoulders. Like if we could just beat that team with Dak, like I just feel so good about that. Because to be honest, we haven't done it in forever. Since 2019, they haven't beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. Like, and we all
Yeah.
talk about how he's mediocre and all this, but plays well against us. So we got to go out there and I think we got to go out there and win. He's healthy
Sorry?
for week.
Yeah.
Again, they scary as hell. Hey, for real, that shit funny as hell, y'all. Oh man, but yeah, it's been a pleasure, man. Like, you know, I was like coming on here chopping it up with y'all. But now it's time for me to go spend time with my wife before she beats me. You know, if anything ever happened to me, like y'all check for her, because you know. But no, all jokes aside though, man. I appreciate y'all for the love, the support. On the way out, please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Make sure y'all hit that cash out, man. You know what I'm talking about? So like, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. And I will get at y'all later, man. God bless and peace. Oh, wait a minute. I got to say what I got to say first. I always tell y'all to drink and drive responsibly. But if you see an Eagles fan in the middle of the road, you got my permission to run they goofy ass over. Guys.